All right. I damaged my SI joint and it took me out for a week. So that sucked. But we're back now. It's chest day. It's a cold day. I got all this ice on my windshield, but it's not stopping me from going to the gym. I just wish I hadn't lost a week. No matter, even if I was sitting or standing, it just hurt right in that little gap that your hip and your spine meet. That's your sacral ilium. Mine was super inflamed. So I was slouching in my chair. I was just kind of ignoring it. I thought it'd be from lifting heavy weight, but it never hurt after that. It only hurt after I would slouch down in my chair for hours and stand up. And did that one too many times. But we're back on track today. Back to the gym. And I don't know if we'll go full out. It is chest, so I probably can, but I'd be really pissed if I hurt that SI joint again. So maybe a little chill. I don't want to do anything crazy. A lot for chest is pulling and pushing. That's it's a lot easier on that spot because you're not loading it like a squat. So we'll see how that goes. So it's 3:63 this morning. Still got to do my check-in with my coach. But I am ready to get back and get that pump rocking. So it has been too long. Whole week out, missed 5 days of lifting. That sucks, man. That sucks hard. I just feel like lazy garbage. But there's no sense on dwelling on what you can't change, which is the last week. But we can definitely fix the upcoming week. That will be praying to the iron altar. But that's fine. My chest, my arms, they should be all good to go. I did oddly pull my lat 2 days ago from, I don't know, sitting. Just randomly hurt. That's not a big deal. That's not a structural issue. And the holidays are here, so that's always a challenge with getting your diet jacked up by just social events. But I was hurt for one of my sides, so I couldn't even sit in the car. So I missed that. So we're starting again. Not really starting again. We're more like doing a continuation of getting the blood pumping, moving. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. But oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. I keep my headphones in here. Whew. Thought I might have left those. But did lose my phone case though. I took it off to fit it into one of my controllers, and I hope it doesn't slide out of my pocket now because that would suck. There's not a lot of friction on the iPhones. Not a big deal either though. Back to the gym. I don't think we're not doing any back stuff, so I'm not even sure what's on the list. Maybe overhead press, bench press, maybe some shoulder. I'm not as familiar as I was with the other one because I was doing it for so long. That's all right. Really want to get that hard push, those chest contractions, because I feel like my body's been dormant. I need to wake up. So, chest day.
cuts from 1,000 knives I hear call, but I'm still stumbling in the dark, a silent howl as I dissolve into your arms. Up, it's still too soon. I hear you call, but I'm still falling deep in love. I'm washed away and carried to your sweet embrace. I waited now, seduced by sweet mirage. We could leave or we could stay, so don't stay to wide awake.
All right, that was chest and arms and shoulders. Ooh, pumped up good. Yep, I can kind of barely tell. It's hard to reach. Ooh. I think this week I'll look up how you do posing. Oh man, I'm feeling thick though. Okay. All right. That was a good workout. Good to be back. SI joint did not hurt. Felt a tiny, weensy little bit when I was doing the shoulders because it was leaned over a tiny bit and you can feel it in the angle, but it was way better than last week. So that's good. Thanks, Doc. Gave me some, I can't even pronounce it. It's like myoxylium or something. So that worked out real good. And I'm feeling pumped. I just gotta get diet back on track because I was weak and did not follow my plan. And there's no reason for that. So we're getting back there. We got chicken, rice, and some protein powder, and I think some protein puffs today. Also still gotta do my check-in, which I'm not done yet. Man, so busy. But it's good to be back. Good to be pumped. Finally, it's been a while since I've been pumped. A whole week. Too long. What is that stuff called? Retta. I definitely feel the Retta when I'm eating correctly. But I have to take something called Colestipid for not having a gallbladder. Otherwise, my intestines wash out. My own bile irritates my lining, which now I have to take things 3 times a day, which is super annoying. Vitamins in the morning, and then I have to take 3 hours later and take Colestipid, and then at night take Colestipid again. It's too much, man. It's too much. For right now, we got to pick up some chicken. That is my absolute favorite. So tasty, so good. All right. Good grocery haul. She was just unpacking and stocking. Ton of chicken. Let's go. All them amino acids for your muscles. Good day. And I'm feeling carved up because I was eating like ass. But the pro of that is I feel quite strong. Quite strong. Unfortunately, leg day isn't for another 2 days. So I don't know if all those carbs will last over until Wednesday. So I would love to try to hit that 500-pound squat. Would love it. Probably going to try for it anyway. But, well, I won't try for it if my SI joint's hurting because that's stupid. It's just the little space in between your hip and your spine where everything connects in your pelvis. Super small, super annoying to hurt. I've heard it before. It's just such a pain. There's so much inflammation, but I'm glad this doctor gave me that anti-inflammatory stuff, because something called COX-2 enzyme in your inflammation markers, Advil and naproxen, they don't attack that. They do the COX-1s. But this stuff definitely helped out knocking those COX-2 inflammation markers down, because it feels much better. Oh, McDonald's. How yuck. Tomorrow, we got back. No. Yeah. Is tomorrow back? I think tomorrow's back. We got a lot of pulling. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. I feel like my back is feeling strong. I want to definitely capitalize on that, because you can just pull so much more when you're like super carved up. You're just so strong, which is great, but I get lean first. That's my issue. Oh my gosh, this big giant truck messed up my turn. You're not even... All right, whatever. Bro was driving in the opposite lane. But I guess that happens when you got a giant truck. Man, I'm feeling the pump in my biceps too. I just wonder, like, what does it take? What does it take to be the winner of summer shredding? We'll see. All right. Another chore done. This is what happens when you're unemployed all this time. So that means I'm doing cardio when I get home. After I hit every grocery store in America. You know what the best part of working out is? You don't feel like a piece of shit. You did something today, even if the rest of the day is trash. You did something today. That's the best part. Because now, even if I go home and I fall flat on my face, don't do anything else, I worked out. I got better at least about something today. Now I'm going to go home and apply to jobs and do cardio because I got goals. But I definitely think working out makes the base of your day, even if it's trash, much better. Because you always can say, oh, well, did you work out today? If anyone challenges you, oh, I worked so hard. All right, well, did you work out today? Did you make your body healthier? Oh, no. Okay. Well, I did. So that's great. I love that. Not to mention, you live longer. Your body's not crying for help. That's the best part. And it certainly does make it easier with retatrutide. And it makes it even better on TRT. Because you're just a beast. Fucking beast. Just nice. Getting after it. Oh, absolutely. Put some more of that in my veins, baby. See, now I'm feeling highly motivated, but when you're hurt, it just sucks. You can't do anything. Just stuck laying on the floor. That's all right. We can move now. Getting stronger. I was just reading 500-pound squat. No, it wasn't even 500 pounds. I read something on Instagram, 400-pound squat is like the top 1% of strength, and a 500-pound squat is enormous amounts of strength. Now, I'll probably have to do 500 pounds with a belt. So I tried the 500 pounds without one. I couldn't get it. But I'm pretty certain my legs can do it. You know what? I'm probably not going to do it on this Wednesday. I'll probably do it the following Wednesday because I feel like it'll depend on how I feel. But going into it, like without having a week, without having done a week, I feel like that's not a good idea. But we'll see. We'll see. That took way too long. Why would you name something cream of tartar when it's not creamy? It's just a powder. Looking in the wrong section forever. It's all right. That's why we lift. You learn patience. These muscles don't come overnight. You gotta work for it. No problem. All done now. Time to go do that cardio. That's 60 minutes. The treadmill. 3 miles per hour at 5% incline. Then I might start doing 2 sessions of that. One right when I get home. And then one mother ball sacks. Son of a bitch, bro. This thing, I swear to God. Why? You were fine for so long. Now I'm just frustrated. That's falling down. That took too long. It's fine. It's fine. Go home, get a good burn in. Then it'll be lunchtime. And it's the holiday season. I gotta make sure I have presents for everybody. I should gift everyone protein powder. That would be fun. Get some, some pre-workout for the kids. Some hydrolyzed protein for the adults. Everybody wins. Everyone getting swole. No problem. Everyone's a winner. I mean, you gotta make sure you hit your macros. Otherwise, you're just eating, throwing darts in blackness. You don't know if you're gonna hit your muscle requirements or your carbohydrate requirements. How are you gonna do anything? So this sounds like a win to me. Get the toddlers some dumbbells. I know what I'm doing. So just remember,